Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Elise and today we're going to go through a 50-minute power flow. So straight away let's get started so don't lose any time. Make sure you have water and make sure you have a mat. We'll start today in a child's pose, so find your way there. Either bringing your knees nice and wide or knees together, so totally up to you. Making sure you're untucking your toes, and we'll rest our forearms, we'll rest our elbows down on the mat, and your forehead will rest down as well. When you get into your child's pose now, close your eyes. Let your upper body to be super heavy here. We're just going to take a moment, allowing yourself to ground, allowing yourself to arrive. Starting to notice your connection with the mat. And then we'll bring awareness towards our breath. And start noticing how you're breathing. Taking deep breaths in and out through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Taking another 4 here. Two more. Good. Lovely. So with your last exhale, deep exhale, breathe all the way out. And let go of the deep breath. Coming back to your everyday breath and then slowly starting to come back to your body as well. So starting to move your fingers and your toes. Starting to move your head side to side. Then your hip side to side. And then slowly bringing more movement into the body. With your next inhale, we find our way up onto our tabletop position. So your wrist will go underneath the shoulders, knees will go underneath the hips. Spreading your fingers out in here, making sure your neck stays long. And we're going to go through a few cat and cows in here. So we'll take a nice deep breath in, we'll drop the belly down, lift through the tailbone, lift through the chest. And then exhale, we'll go the other way, we'll round through the back and bring the chin to the chest. Inhale again, dropping the belly, lifting through the chest, looking forward. Exhale, rounding through the back, letting the breath go out. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting through the chest. Exhale, rounding through the back. Last time, inhale, dropping the belly, lifting through the chest. Exhale, rounding through the spine. We'll go back to the neutral tabletop in here. We'll tuck the toes, push the hips down onto the heels, so get a bit of a toe stretch in here. We'll slide the hands forward, come onto our fingertips to find a spider fingers here, so dropping your head down but keeping your elbows and your forearms off the mat. And we'll take a breath here and we'll exhale out. Inhale, we'll look up to the fingers, we'll push the palms down and we'll kind of snake forward here. Keeping yourself nice and low, you're dropping your belly and you're dropping your chest. We'll untuck the toes in here, we'll interlace the fingers behind our back, pushing the hands back, rolling the shoulders back. We'll take a breath in, and then exhale, we'll lift through the chest a bit more, pressing the feet into the mat, squeezing the palms, take a breath in. Exhale, let's drop the chest back down. We'll slide the hands underneath the shoulders. We'll tuck the toes and we'll push back or up into our first downward facing dog. When you're getting to down dog now, really pedal it out, so bending into the knees. One heel wants to go closer to the mat than the other. Then moving the hip side to side as well, to get a bit of a side stretch in here. And you're also welcome to lift the legs, so finding a 3-legged dog on one side, starting to open up into the hips a bit more. Good, lovely. And then also you can find a high plank in here, starting to engage through the core. Start finding a bit of a movement through the shoulders as well. Lovely, we'll take one more breath in here, go back into your down dog, and then we'll exhale out. Inhale in here, we'll look up to the fingers and exhale. Find your way to the top of the mat, so step, maybe hop. We'll inhale first time, come halfway, and then exhale, we'll fold over the legs, go down. Inhale in here, we'll lift all the way up, come up, reaching the arms over your head. And then exhale, we'll go back down into a fold. Inhaling, we'll lift halfway. Exhale, we'll place the hands down here, we'll step back and find our first high plank here. Super, super strong through the shoulders. Pressing the heels to the back of the room. Good, really pressing into the hands. We'll take another breath. Exhale, we'll drop the knees. Good. Dropping down, elbows into your body, untuck the toes, and then exhale, lift your chest, lift your hands this time as well. We're finding a baby cobra, we'll take a breath here. Exhale, we'll drop the chest back down, we'll tuck the toes, push back into your down dog. We'll take 3 breaths here. Hips nice and high. 2 more. 1 more. We'll inhale here, look up to the fingers, exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhaling, halfway lift again. Exhale, we'll fold over the legs. Inhale, we'll come up, reach the arms high. High mountain, and exhale, we'll go back down into a fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Flat back, and exhale, we'll place the hands down, we'll step back into our high plank. And we're going to start finding a bit more engagement through the shoulders here. So keeping your core in, try not to arch into the lower back, so hug that belly in. And we'll drop down into the forearms. And the same way, we'll come back up, so push into the hands. Other way, dropping down, pushing back up. We'll do that one more time. So dropping down, one side, coming back up. Other side, last one, down, and then come back up. Good, push back into the down dog, hips high. We'll take a breath in, exhaling here. Inhale, we'll flow back into a high plank. We'll flow through the vinyasa here, so you choose. You can drop the knees if you'd like. Choose your back bend. I'm staying low, I'm finding a cobra. If you're ready to go into upper facing dog, find our upper facing dog. Using your breath in here, we'll find our way back into our down dog. Hips will go high. We'll take a breath in, exhaling out. Inhale, we'll look up to the fingers. Exhale, finding your way to the top of the mat. We'll inhale in, halfway lift. Exhale, we'll fold over the legs. Inhale, we'll come up, reaching the arms high. Good, exhale, we'll stay in here for a bit. We're going to cross our right leg over the left. Right hand will find the left wrist now. And we're going to find a bit of a side stretch in here. So reaching over all the way to the right. We'll take a breath here. Exhale, we'll go back through the center. Dropping your arms down, we're going to float the legs. Go to the other side. Reaching the arms high, inhale again. Left hand will find the right wrist. We'll deepen the breath, come up. And then exhale, we'll find the side stretch. We'll take one more breath here. Exhaling back to the center, dropping your arms, unravel the legs. Good, roll into the shoulders a few times. Lovely, we'll inhale here now, we'll reach the arms high. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, we'll place the hands down, step or hop back here. If you're hopping back, catch yourself. We'll flow through that vinyasa again. Lovely, and we'll meet back in down dog. We're going to start opening through the hips and here. So we're inhaling, right leg goes high. And then exhale, we'll step that right foot outside of the right hand. Use your core. Big step. We'll drop that back knee. We'll untuck the back toes. Weight comes to your left foot. Right hand inside of the right knee. Let's push the knee out. Lifting through the chest. Good. Holding for another 2. Just one more. Good, we'll draw that knee back in. We'll brace the right hand down. tucking your back toes, lifting the back knee, step your right leg back. We'll drop the knees. We'll do 3 chaturanga push-ups here. Drop your hips as well. So 1, go down, back up. Good. Inhale, drop halfway. Exhale up. 1 more here. You can do it. Down and up. Tuck your toes. Hips will go high. Down dog. We'll inhale, left leg high. Exhale, we'll step that left foot out to the left hand. We'll drop the back knee. Untuck the back toes. Lift through the chest. Weight to your right hand, left hand inside of the left knee. Push the knee out. Lifting through the chest. Using your breath. 2 more. 1 more. Good. We'll draw that knee back in. Placing the left hand down. Tucking the back toes. Lifting the knee. Stepping the left leg back. We'll do 3 more chaturanga push-ups now. Option to drop the knees or keep them high this time. We'll go in down and back up. Use your breath. Down and back up. 1 more. Down and back up. This time float through the vinyasa. Dropping down, either halfway. Find your back bend. Keep the neck long, shoulders away from your ears. Tuck your toes. Back into your down dog. We'll take a breath here. Good, let's warm up those hips a bit more. We'll inhale, look up to the fingers. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale in halfway. Exhale, fold over the legs. Good, so from here now, we'll wiggle the feet nice and wide. So the mat width apart, we'll turn our heels in. And we're going to inhale now, we'll sit down into a yogi squat. And with the next exhale, you're going to push back up, find a fold over the legs. Inhale again, turn the heels in, sit down. Lift through the chest and then exhale, hips will go high, find a fold. We'll do that 1 more time. We're going to stay. Inhale, sit down. Stay in here a bit longer. Hands together if you can. If you're on your toes, you just need to work a tiny bit harder with that balance. And try not to round to the back in here. So really lifting. Neck stays long. We'll take 1 more breath here. And then exhale, we'll bring the hands back down. We'll push the hips high. Shake the legs out if you'd like. Good, and then wiggle the feet back together. Good, from this time now, we'll inhale, lift halfway from here. And then exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, we'll come up and reach the arms high. And then exhale, we'll sit down into our first chair pose. And it doesn't have to be super, super low in here. The most important that your chest stays open, you're tucking those hips in, so you're using your core in here. And your palms, when your arms are over your head, palms are facing each other. We're going to find a tiny bit more engagement through the legs in here. So we'll find our way to our right foot and we're going to try to see if we can hug the left knee nice and high. We'll take a breath here. Whoo. And then exhale, we'll drop that heel down or foot down. We'll go to the other side straight away. Right leg high. Good, 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 good. Taking a breath in. Exhale, dropping that heel down. We'll inhale in our full chair pose. Exhale, folding down. Inhaling halfway lift. Exhale, we'll place the hands down. Step or hop back in here. Find our high plank. Flow through the vinyasa. And again, everybody will meet back in our down dog. We'll take a nice deep breath here. And we'll exhale out. Inhaling, right leg goes high. And then exhale, we'll bring the right knee to the chest. Inhale, we'll push the heel back again. Exhale, knee to the right elbow, see if you can touch. Inhale, we'll push back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. This time we're going to straighten our right leg out. You're going to drop inside of the left foot, press into the right hand. Left arm reaches high. Find a bit of a side plank in here. We'll take another breath. Exhale, we'll drop that left hand down. We bring the right knee back into the chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, step that foot between your hands. Whoop, big step. Good, we'll come up here, high lunge, first one. Good, so strong through the legs, you're bending into that front knee. Hips are facing forward. Reaching the arms over your head, we'll take another breath here. And then exhale, we'll lower hands to our heart center here. Leaning forward just to halfway. Trying to keep your back nice and straight in here. So hug your belly in. You don't want to arch here. Lift, 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 lift. Good. Pressing the hands together. So activating through the shoulders as well. And we're going to see, we're going into a balance from here. I'm on a carpet also, we'll see how what happens. We'll go forward here, tiny little bit, so weight comes to your right foot. We'll hug the left knee in. Ooh. Good, and we'll cross that left ankle now over the right knee. And we'll sit down nice and low. Good. If anyone wants to play with the balance here, you can go lower. Maybe your forearms will touch the leg. Maybe you want to touch the mat a few times. Or just stay where you are. We'll take another 2 breaths. You're doing good. Focus. One more. Good, and we'll control and come back up. We're not done with the balance yet. Hug that knee in. Engage the core, engage the core. Good, we'll push the heel back. Going through almost the warrior 3 here. We'll bend into the right knee. We'll drop the toes and you're back in your high lunge in here. We'll inhale, reach the arms high. And then exhale, we'll open up into warrior 2. So your back heel goes down, back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Bending into the front knees, so make sure you're not halfway with the bend. The knees over the ankle, relaxing the shoulders here. Might help if you open your palms. We'll take another breath here. And exhaling out, good. We'll straighten our front knee, we'll turn the toes in here. We'll inhale, reach the arms high. Find a bit of a back bend here, so push the hips forward and exhale. We're going to hinge the hips back and go into a fold in here. Wide legged fold. And you don't have to stay in the middle now. You can turn the toes out and find a bit of a ninja lunge in here. It's a bit of a movement through the hips. Maybe you just want to stay in the middle, going to one side, onto the other side. It's probably better if I go this way for you guys. Good, maybe you want to interlace the fingers here, bring the arms over your head, find a bit of a stretch into the shoulders. Whatever feels good in here. Just trying to keep moving a tiny bit. We'll go back into that fold so you can stay still in the middle for the second one. Lovely, we'll take another breath here now. And then exhaling. Coming back into the middle, hands will stay down. We're going to walk the hands to the front of the mat in here now. So I'll turn myself around really quick. To the front of the mat, so we'll turn our right toes forward, so back heel will come off the mat. So you're back in a low lunge in here. We'll drop the back knee, we'll untuck the back toes. And we're going to go into a half split stretch. So open up to the back of the leg a bit more. So we'll inhale, lift through the chest and look forward. Nice open through the chest, and we'll exhale, push the hips back. See if you can lift your toes. Good, we'll inhale again, go forward, lift through the chest. Exhale, hips will go back. And we'll do that 2 more times. So inhaling, rocking forward, lifting through the chest. Lovely, and exhale, pushing the hips back. One more time here, inhaling forward. Exhale, hips will go back. Good, we'll inhale, push the hips back forward. We'll tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Good, we'll look forward here now. We'll take a breath in, and then exhale, we'll step our left leg forward. So back on the top of the mat. Inhaling, we'll lift halfway, and exhale, we'll fold over the legs. Good, from here, you're going to drop your hips all the way down, sit down, and we're going to find an Navasana here now. So first thing, what you want to do is make sure your chest stays nice and open. So you don't want to round to the back in here. We'll find the back of the legs, and first thing, we'll lift, 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 lift. Then we're going to start leaning back, slowly, until you feel like you can bring your heels off the mat. We're going to point to the feet this time. We're going to squeeze the knees together. And we're going to let go of the legs and hold for 5. You got 4, lifting through the chest. You got 3. Good. You got 2. You got last one here. Good. We'll cross the legs. We'll come over the legs in here. And we're going to step back, we'll drop the knees, and we're going to find a child's pose in here, just to have a tiny bit of rest. Right, so we'll take another breath here. And then we'll exhale out. Lovely. So from here, floating back and going back into your downward facing dog. Hips will go high. And then we'll go to the other side from here. So go into the left. Inhaling, left leg goes high. Exhale, knee will come to the middle. So all the way to the chest. Inhale, we'll push back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, we'll push back. And then exhale, we'll draw the knee to the right. We'll extend the leg out. Drop inside of the right foot, reach the right arm high. If you can, look up to your hand as well. We'll take another two. You can do it, one more. And then exhale, we'll drop that hand down. We'll draw left knee to the chest, hold. And then step the foot between your hands, place it down and float up into your high lunge. We'll take a breath here. Exhale, we'll lower hands to your heart center. And like we did on the other side, we're going to prepare now to go into our balance. So we'll lean forward just to halfway, hugging your belly in here, making sure the knee stays over the ankle. We'll press into the back toes. We'll take another breath here. And then exhale, we'll float forward, almost like through the warrior three, but we're going to lift that knee up, hugging into your chest, and then we'll cross the knee over the ankle. We'll sit down nice and low. Leaning in, good. Yes, we'll take another breath in here. Again, you can play a bit if you'd like, touching. So we'll take another two breaths here now. I lied to you before. One more. And then we'll lift back up. We'll draw that right heel back again, going through the warrior three almost. And then we'll bend into the front knee, we'll drop the toes down. You're going to find your way back into a high lunge here. We'll take a breath in, and then exhale, we'll open up into warrior two. So we're bending into that front knee. Good, relaxing the shoulders again. We'll take another two breaths. Good, one more. Lovely, straighten that front knee, turn your toes in. Inhale, reach the arms high, and then exhale, find a fold down. Bringing your head down, and this time you can stay still in the middle. If you want to move around, do. You got another 4 breaths in here. You got one more. We'll lift our head, we'll press into the hands, we'll walk the hands to the front of the mat. You turn in your left toes facing forward at the same time, and we'll drop the back knee, we'll untuck the back toes. We'll inhale, lift through the chest like you did on the right side, and then exhale, your hips will go back, straighten the front knee. Do that 3 more times, so inhaling forward, use your breath. Exhaling, hips will go back. 2 more, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Last one, inhaling forward and exhaling back. Lovely, we'll inhale here, we'll come back forward, we'll tuck the back toes and we'll lift the back knee up. You're going to look forward now, take a breath in. Exhale, step your right leg forward, so back on the top of the mat. We'll inhale in halfway, exhale, fold over your legs. Good, we'll sit down in here, we'll find a Navasana again. Think about the steps in here, how are you going to find a Navasana? So leaning back, lifting through the chest. Good. We'll bring our hands together now in our heart center. We're going to find a bit of a twist in here, so we're going to twist to the right. You're going to try to tap your fingertips down, back to the center, then to the left. Tap and back. Good. Tap, keep the palms together, tap and tap to the center. Tap, center, tap, center. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, back to the center. Push your legs, come over the legs, hop or step back, float through the vinyasa here. Good, making sure you're breathing. And we'll float back in our down dog. We'll take a breath here. And then exhale, we'll drop the knees down for a second. If you want to have some water, grab some water. I'll go back into a child's pose in here. We'll take a few breaths. Nice deep breaths in and out. Good. And then before we're going to do that exact flow again, we're going to go through a bit quicker this time. We're going to go through a few bunny hops. Bunny hops. So we keep our hands shoulder distance apart. We're going back into our down dog, so hips will go high. If you've been to my class before, you definitely know what's coming now. So we'll walk our feet a tiny bit in, we'll bend into the knees, and you've got 5 hops in here. So pressing into the hands, looking between your hands in here, and you're going to kick up 1, and you got 2. Off you go. 3, 4, and 1. To get that feeling on your hands. When you get off there, you might have 1 more, keep going. And then we'll roll into the wrists in here. And we'll go back into our down or facing dog. So pressing into the hands, hips will go high. An exact flow we did before, we'll flow through that again. So starting with your right side, we'll inhale right leg high. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, we'll push back. Exhale, knee to the right elbow. Inhale, we'll push back. Exhale, knee to the left. We'll extend the leg. Find that side plank again. Take a breath here. Exhale, you're going to roll out. Knee to the middle. Step the foot down. Between your hands, come up. High lunge here. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll lean forward straight away. Start coming through that balance. You're going to lift your knee up. We're going to cross the ankle. We'll sit down, figure 4. Only 2 breaths here. I told you we're going quicker this time. 1 more. You're coming out slowly. Heel goes back, chest comes forward. We'll drop the toes, we'll bend into the knee. High lunge here. Inhaling high. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Only 1 breath here. And then we'll straighten the front knee, we'll turn the toes in. You're going to inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, find a fold. Only 2 breaths in your fold. Try to stay in the middle. 1 more. Good. Hands will come down, you're going to walk the hands forward. Turn your toes forward, drop the back knee. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, lifting through the chest. Exhale, hips will go back. This time we're going to hold for 4. So lift the toes, drop your head down. You got 4. You got 2. Sorry, 3. You got 2. 1 more breath. And we'll push ourselves back forward. We'll press into the hands. We'll tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Looking forward. Take a breath in. Exhale. Step your left leg forward. Inhale. Lift halfway. Exhale. Fold over the legs. So this time, instead of Navasana, we're going to walk back and we're going to find a crow. So we're going to press the hands into the mat. Looking forward. And then see if you can lift the toes off the mat. So find a bit of balance here. Really engage to the core, and you can either step or hop back from here. We'll flow through the vinyasa. Good one. And we'll meet back in down dog. Straight to the left from here. So inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to the middle. Breathe. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to the left. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to the right. Extend. Drop that inside, hold for 2, 1 more, and dropping the hand down, knee to the middle, step the foot down, good, come up, high lunge here, inhale, exhale, hands to heart center, we'll lean forward to find that balance again, be ready, hug the belly, come up, knee in, we'll cross the ankle, we'll sit nice and low. Take your time, another breath, and we'll come out. We'll push the heel back, we'll lean forward, we'll drop the toes, high lunge again. Yes, you did it. Inhale, exhale, open up, warrior 2. Good, find it. Take another breath, exhale out. Good, let's straighten that front knee, turn your toes in. Inhaling, reaching the arms high. Exhale, find that fold, go forward. You've got 2 breaths here. You got 1 more. Good, pressing the hands into the mat, walking them forward, turning the toes, dropping the back knee, untacking the back toes, lift through the chest, take a breath in, exhale, hips will go back, stay in here, half split stretch, drop your head down, find that fold over the leg, hold, 4, 3, 2, 1 more breath. Good, we'll push ourselves back forward. We'll press into the hands in here, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your right leg forward. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, folding over the legs. Good, you got your crow again in here. Stepping back, finding that crow. Take your time, making sure you're looking forward. Making sure you're breathing. And you're stepping or hopping back, catch yourself. Woo. And we're going back. Finally into our downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here now. So if you're still doing your crow, just meeting back in down dog, 2 more. 1 more. Good, and we'll finish here this flow again with our bunny hops. You got 5 of these, so walk your feet in. Look to your hands and go. 1 and 2. Engage to the core. Nice soft landing. Got 1 more. And we'll find the rest after this in our child's pose. Few breaths here now. Really, really good. Okay, let's make it more stretchy from here on. We go back into our down dog when you're ready. We'll take a breath in here, and then we'll exhale out. Good, we'll inhale in, right leg goes high, and then exhale, we're gonna go into a pigeon from here. So draw that right knee behind the right wrist, flick that right foot to the side. Might have to move yourself a bit on your mat. Making sure now, most important, that your hips are staying square. So you're not sitting down on your right hip, or you're not sitting down on your left hip. Same goes for that. And then you can stay up here, I don't mind. You can drop down onto the forearms. Maybe you can go even deeper, so open the arms out. Maybe reach the arms over your head. We'll take around 5 deep breaths here now. So let your head come down. If you're in a deeper version. We got another 3. Make the deep breaths. So breathe into that belly. Last 2 breaths. I think I'm mixing up the numbers here. Good, let's take 1 more. Good, we'll lift our head in here. We'll press the hands into the mat. So you're going to lift your chest first, then drop down onto the right hip. Now we're going to swing the left leg forward. Good. So left leg is going to stay nice and long, and we're going to bring the sole of the right foot inside of the right inner thigh. And we're going to find a fold from here. So we're going to do 2 folds. We're going to bring them together. So we start with the active one, and then we're going to go more into a passive one. So flexing into the toes, we'll inhale here, we'll reach them high. Really lengthening through the back in here, through the chest, and then exhale, going to reach for the toes. If the toes are not available, maybe bend into the knee a bit here, or find the ankle. But try to keep that foot nice and flexed. And we're just going to lift through the chest in here. So imagine that you want to bring your belly down instead of your head for now. So really, really active stretching, really pulling those toes. We're going to take another 3 breaths in here. You got another 2. 1 more. And now we're going to go into a passive fold. You're going to let go of the toes. We're going to drop the arms. Let the foot be nice and relaxed, and we're going to let our head come down. So really rounding through the back now. Now you want to bring your nose and your forehead down. And we're going to take and hold around Another 5 breaths in here. Trying to breathe into the belly. Good. We'll take another breath here. Lovely. Through the spine, rolling yourself up in here. And we'll take the right knee, we'll draw it in, we'll extend the leg out, shake the legs out. And then we'll go through one more vinyasa here. So cross the legs, bring your hands forward, step or hop back from here. Flow through that back bend again, choose your back bend here. Most important is that your neck stays long, you're not putting pressure to your lower back, you're using your breath in here, and we'll meet him back in our down dog again. And we're going to go and do that same on our left side now. So we'll inhale, left leg goes high, and then exhaling your left knee behind the left wrist, flicking that foot, dropping the back leg, hips will stay nice and square. Good, making sure the back heel is facing up. And then when you're ready, dropping down. And see how this side feels. So it might be a bit more open, it might feel a bit stronger this side. So have a look where you can be on this side. And if you can go deeper, go deeper. So ease yourself into, we'll take another 4 breaths in here. Make them deep. One more breath. We'll start again with lifting our head. Gently pressing into the hands, coming up. And then sitting down onto your left hip. We'll swing the right leg forward, making the right leg long. And we got that hamstring stretch here again. So starting with the active one, we'll inhale, reach them high. So nice and tall, and then exhale, reach for the toes. And again, the same goes on this side. If you can't reach for the toes, maybe bend into the knee, or maybe find the ankle. But try to lift through the chest in here as much as you can. So you're trying to bring your belly down. We'll take another 4 here. 3. Got 2. One more breath. Good, releasing the foot. Dropping your hands down, letting your head come down and finding that fold. Holding here now. Last 3 breaths here. Gently through the spine, we'll roll ourselves up again. We'll come up. Take your left knee, bring it in, and extend the left leg up. Shake the legs again. Good. And from here now, we'll lower down onto our backs, and we're going to finish with the twist in here now. So, if you've been to my class before, I always do twisting in the end. So we'll hug the knees into the chest first. Laying down on your back, and we're going to start with the right side from here. So you're going to extend your left leg out. Left leg stays long, and we're going to take our right knee with our left hand, so the opposite hand. Right arm can come down on the side of the body, or you can bring it over your head. We're going to slowly draw the knee across the body, and you can hook your right foot behind the left leg if you like. Trying to keep your right shoulder down, but trying to stack your hips at the same time. If you want here, maybe you want to lengthen that leg out. We'll take another 2 breaths. Take one more. Nice. And we'll slowly draw that knee back to the chest. We'll take a breath here. And exhale, we'll swap the legs. Left knee comes in, right leg goes long. And the opposite hand will find the knee again, and we'll slowly draw the knee across the body. Choose where you would like to bring your left arm. Just making sure the left shoulder stays nice and close to the mat. Deep breaths in and out. Do another 2. The last one. Good. And we'll draw that knee back to the chest. We'll hug into the chest. And then we'll hug our right knee as well. Almost in the end now. So I'm going to give you an option here to just keep the knees in your chest. If you'd like, you can find a happy baby here, so finding the outside of the feet, and you can rock side to side. If anybody has room, you can bring our legs over your head. Good. And when you're doing the happy baby, making sure the tailbone stays down, so really lengthening through the back in here. And you want to get that neutralizing through the back, through the spine, maybe straightening the legs. Good. And then we'll slowly here go into Savasana. So go into resting pose. You can stay on your back. If you're staying on your back, you might want to just extend the legs out, bringing the arms down on the side of the body. If anyone wants to lay down on their back, you can do that as well. You can come up to seated if you want to. Loads of options here. We're just going to find a stillness for a few moments. Yeah, so wherever you are, make sure you're super comfortable. There's no tension in your body, and make sure the body is heavy. Close your eyes. Slowly allowing yourself to settle into stillness, coming back to your breath. Maybe tune into the sounds around you. Start coming back to your breath. Notice how the breath flows. And then if you'd like to join me here now, take a deep breath in through the nose, fill up your body. And then exhale through the mouth and let go. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let go. One more time. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, let go. Good. Slowly Start coming back to your body and start waking up your fingers. Start waking up your toes. Gently move your head side to side. And if you're laying on your back, you might want to take a full body stretch. If you are seated, you might want to find a few seated cat cows. And if you're laying on your back, slowly roll yourself onto your favourite side of the body. Find your way there. Pause. And then gently press into your hands in here, come up to seated, support yourself. And then find a nice comfortable seated position here. Either rest your hands on your legs in here or bring your hands together to touch to your heart center. Lower your head down towards your heart center. Thanking yourself for taking time today for yourself, for your body and for your mind. Thanking all the others for sharing this practice with you, and I would like to thank you all for joining me. Open your eyes. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and I hope I'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.